Welcome. This is Back to the Bins. I'm your host, Mr. B. Thank you so much for being here. If you've been here before, thanks so much for coming back. If you're new here, well, thanks for stopping in. I'm back after a 30-year break in comics, and I'm just doing this channel so you can watch me build up my ever-growing collection. I'm into new comics. I love Silver Age stuff. I love collecting back issues. I'm always digging through the dollar bins. I love all kinds of goodies, and really that's the objective here, just to show you what I've amassed, what I'm collecting, what I'm into. If you're somebody who's been out of the game for a long time, they're back in it and just want to have some fun connecting with somebody who's kind of doing the same thing as you are, well then, why don't you like, comment, and subscribe? And if you're interested in just seeing the comics I pick up each and every week, then please like, comment, and subscribe as well. This week is an FOC video. I know that you've probably already read your FOC books, but I'm a little bit behind, and this is really just a way of showcasing, so let's just have some fun looking at some books. I was also able to dig into the dollar bins, which is always exciting. So let's get things going. If you just take a look up here, we will commence. Alright, like I said, this is an FOC video as well as a bit of a dollar bin haul, so some good stuff picked up this week. It's not that big, but a nice stack nonetheless. Then we start, as we always do, in alphabetical order. From the FOC, we have The Amazing Spider-Man, Volume 6, number 47. This is a John Romita Jr. cover. Zeb Wells, of course, the writer, and this is one of those controversial books where a lot of people just want the story to end, a new writer to get on board, as well as somebody new doing the artwork. I think that this cover, I said a few weeks ago I didn't want to rag on John Romita Jr., but I just feel that Hallows Eve here is just, she could look so much better. She's one of my favorite characters. I was so into Hallows Eve when she was introduced. She had her own little series last year as well. It was just fantastic, and I just wish there was better representation here. But it is what it is. This is the Amazing Spider-Man, and that's just how we got to roll with it. But, you know, Amazing Spider-Man always has some variant covers. Had to get this because that collection of Disney 100 continues, and I love getting them. Once again, this is Amazing Spider-Man number 47, the Alessandro Petrovicchio Disney 100 cover, celebrating 60 years of the Avengers. I think this is, the West Coast Avengers number 1. It's pretty awesome. Mickey as Hawkeye is great. I love that a lot. Big fan of Hawkeye. Pretty cool. I enjoy that. And another controversy in the world of comics, Peach Momoko. This is her variant cover for The Amazing Spider-Man number 47. I love it. I think it's great. This cover is just classic Peach Momoko, and I got a couple of her covers this week, and I think I finally hit 20 Peach Momoko covers, because as much as I love her work, for me, there are covers that I just don't need, but I did want this one because I'm a huge Spider-Man fan. Oh, yeah, and then the dollar bins, they were good. Grab this out of the dollar bin. Unbeknownst to me at the time, I already have a copy of this. This is going to be one of those multi-books that I just can't say no to when I see them. This is The Brave and the Bold, starring Batman vs. the Spectre, number 199 from June of 1983. This is a Jim Aparo cover, and like I said, I've already got a copy of this. It's probably going to be a book I continue to collect when I see it. Was also happy to get this one out of the dollar bin because I'm a fan of the Green Arrow, thanks to that current series. This is The Brave and the Bold, starring Batman and the Green Arrow, number 168 from November of 1980. Another Jim Aparo cover. A great fun action cover. I love this. Shooting machine guns, guys in a net. Great stuff. I love that. And a full-length team-up plus Nemesis in Deadly Danger. Cool stuff there as well. Then the FOC, this was supposed to come a week ago, and it was missed, so I got it this week. This is Deep Cuts, number 6, Chris Brunner cover. This is a great Image series based around jazz, and if you're a jazz fan, by any means, this is a great series to get. 6 issues, beautiful, beautiful artwork. We've also got a connecting thing going on here, so all the covers connect and sort of give you a timeline of jazz music. It's just been a fantastic series. I love it. I can't wait to see how it ends. Love that. This is based in 1977, as every issue has takes place in a certain decade. And then back to the FOC, we got the Fantastic Four number 19. This is the Alex Ross cover A. I love this. A nice little pulp action, if you will. Sue Storm looking great. And I wonder who's holding the pistol. Can't wait to read this. This has been just a fantastic series. And I encourage you, if you're interested, to pick this up. I'm sure the trade will come out at some point. Speaking of coming out, these particular variants have been coming out for the last, I don't know, what is it, 4 months maybe, something like that. This is Fantastic Four number 19, the Greg and Tim Hildebrandt Marvel Masterpieces 3 variant. Gotta collect them all, or most of them. I love this stuff, taking you back to the 1990s. And like I said, this is a fantastic, fantastic series. Pick it up. It's great stuff. Ryan North is just doing fantastic work for the Fantastic Four. Then, again on the FOC, but down that independent trail, this is Night People number 2. This is a Jacob Phillips variant. This is a wild book from Oni Press. Kind of like Thelma and Louise, but if they were psychopathic killers on a killing spree, kind of like what's the name of the movie? The Woody Harrelson movie, Natural Born Killers. Kind of like that. This has been fantastic. I love it. It's pretty interesting and has nothing to do with superheroes, so it's kind of a fun departure. But the dollar bins once again, and superheroes as per usual. This is Spider-Woman number 38 from June of 1981. This is a Steve Leialoha cover. Of course, Chris Claremont writing this. Fun cover. I love a little X-Men crossover. Cool stuff. Got Juggernaut here. I love seeing Colossus. That's awesome. Storm as well. Cool stuff. Very, very nice. They just don't make covers like that anymore. Beautiful work. Love that. Oh, yes. The dollar bins kept on pumping out this week. This thing is a little worse for wear, but doesn't matter. It means it'll be a reader, and I love this. I love this program. Star Trek right here. Some good gold key classic stuff. Star Trek number 28 from January of 1975. That's a George Wilson cover, and I love it. Kirk is stranded on a savage planet. Yeah, of course, as per usual, you know. Love it. Then the FOC. This is one of those disappointing books on the inside, but the covers are just on fire. This is Thundercats number 3, a beautiful Perillo variant here. I love Panthro, one of my favorite characters from the cartoons back in the day. And the story isn't so hot, and it's unfortunate. I was really hoping for something, and maybe that's just the old man in me complaining about something that he doesn't need to complain about, but I just wish it was there. We've been waiting for great Thundercat stuff for so long, and it's just not what I wanted to read, but I'm going to keep going because these covers are going to keep coming, and you got to collect them all, and that's all I got to say about that one. Here we go. This is fun. On the FOC, we got Ultimate Spider-Man number 1. This is the 4th printing. Of course, a blank. I don't have too many blanks. I think I only have one. But this is going to add to that. And hopefully one day I'll get somebody to do a nice remark or a drawing on the whole thing. I think that'd be fun. And, the book's fantastic, so why not have another copy? Super cool. It's talking about Peach Momoko. Had to get this variant cover. I really enjoyed the first issue, and because I can get all Peach Momoko covers, I'm going to do that. This is Ultimate X-Men number 2, and I think Peach Momoko does the A cover as well as this one, and I just think it's fantastic. I love her artwork. Look at these beautiful watercolors. It's just great stuff, and like I said, the book is great too. Then I hit the back issue bins and I found this, and I was like, okay, let's grab this. There's a little bit of spec behind this, nothing too crazy. This is What If the Beast and the Thing continue to mutate. Of course, from the What If series, this is number 37. Came out February of 1983, and the cool thing about it is a Canadian price variant at $1.25, as well as a newsstand. And this is also the first appearance of Silver Surfer, or Norrin Rad, from Earth 8327, as well as Starglow, or Shala Ball. And Shala Ball, I believe, is going to be the Silver Surfer in the upcoming Fantastic Four movie. So a little bit of SPEC there. Great cover, and I'm a big fan of The Thing. I love Silver Surfer. And really, Beast was always cool, too. My familiarity with the X-Men really goes so far as the original cartoon, and I liked Beast in that cartoon. I haven't even watched any of X-Men 97, which is why I've only got X-Men 97 number 2 and not number 1, because I just love this cover as a cover collector. I couldn't say no to this. David Mack Jean Grey variant, so good. I think there was a Virgin, but it was a ratioed one. I think this is just gorgeous. I love Jean Grey, and it's tied into the TV show, which I think I'm going to watch this because it sounds like it's really good. I always enjoyed the old one, and one day I'll get to watching that, but I don't think I'll be collecting any more of these books. And then last but not least, one more back issue comic. Didn't realize I already had this. I'm trying to collect the whole X-Men Classic run because it's so much cheaper than trying to track down all those great X-Men comics from the 70s and early 80s. This is X-Men Classic number 46 from April of 1990. This is a 34-year-old comic. This is Steve Little cover, and it's a retelling of the X-Men number 140. I don't know what I'm going to do with this. This one is not going to be one of those Brave and the Bold scenarios where I'm just going to keep collecting it. I might cut it out and make some fun collages with a bunch of other doubles that I have just because it's fun and crafty to do so. Anyway, well, that's it. And let's get back, to the other guy. Well, that was some great stuff. Hopefully you enjoyed what you saw. And if you did, why don't you like, comment, and subscribe? I'd love to have you on board here as this channel is slowly but surely growing. It would be so great to find a community of like-minded people who just love comics for what they are. Great covers, great stories, great artwork, and a lot of fun. We'll see you next week with another FOC video. I've still got a bunch of stuff that I want to throw out there. I've got to finish the Marvel haul pickup from a few weeks ago. I still got the DC one to go as well, so who knows, but stay tuned, and again, comics are good.